Okay, today I want to use a video called Hold On to analyze some image publicity deviation in online media communication. This is a video provided on Chinese Youthday. However, it stimulates really great disputation about the Chinese young people. Why did this happen? We will talk about it in my following presentation. First, I think that I want to analyze some basic structure or basic knowledge about hold on. Secondly, I want to analyze the root of the disputation previously. And next, I will analyze it more deeply with our knowledge. Secondly, I will talk about some of my thinking to how to show Chinese young people nowadays. First thing first. What is hold on and disputation? It's a speech provided on Bilibili on May 4th. It's a Chinese Youthday, and in this video, first part is that it shows the last generation's respect to Chinese young people nowadays. As what I shown in its image, it says that we think that you are so great today. Yeah, the many ideas like what I have mentioned in previous. And secondly, the another part is that it shows the colorful and rich life of Chinese young people. As what I showed in this PPT, a person is learning a language or TOEFL or IELTS in their life. It's really common for us, but it's a really common life for Chinese young people nowadays. It might be not. We have seen that under this video, there are two kinds of disputation, two kinds of comments. I can say that there has generated some disputation about this video. There are two main kinds of comments about it. The first one is positive. Some people really said, I was motivated to cry and there are many pressures in my life. However, when I say the words in the hold on, and I was really motivated. But some people also show the factors or the disagreement to this video. They think that the video is far away from life, as what I choose in my PPT, and we can see that there are some people said there are many expensive products, and the young people in this video could have the money or capital to go aboard, and they can enjoy the race and suffering. However, for most of Chinese young people, for most of Chinese people, they have to face the pressure of house price, and they have to use some common work like taking out to save for themselves. Many for years, they have to do this for years and days, but they couldn't be shown in this video. And some people said, if you don't have money, you have just one right. You can come to Bilibili and you can forgive or ignore the real world what you have lived in. Why there are many disputations about this common video? I think that there are two factors. The first one is image publicity deviation. We will many image why this leads to this result. And secondly, I think that it associated the gap between the rich and the poor. Although we have said the people who have money at first should help the people should help the people still in the poverty in our real life. After 30 or 40 years, after 30 year, approximately 30 years, 30 years, we don't say that the rich people really have the aspiration to help the poor people. So we can say that not all of the Chinese young people have the right to enjoy themselves or learn a foreign language. Combining these two factors, the disputation of Hou Lang was born. And after it, the disputation really shows the sense of unfairness in life for Chinese young people. But we don't have to analyze. Analyzing the society reason is not the main topic in this presentation. We will mainly image the image publicity deviation in this video. Well, why there is image publicity deviation in this video? I think that the first one is that it is a postmodernism. I want to use this idea to analyze it. In this video, it really shows a cultural Americanization. Because the core idea of this video is core idea of the success in this video is that is a personal achievement. Like a person could learn a foreign language for themselves. A person could go on polar exploration for themselves. But it's difficult for all of the Chinese young people who work or donate for society. At first, most people don't have money, don't have capital. At then, they don't have time to do it. The second one, globalization brings coalition and the conflict between different ways of making the world mean. First one is the individualism and the collectivism. The former shows like learning. The former shows some ideas like learning a foreign language for themselves. The second one is that it mainly represents that most of the young people are working for society, but they don't have shown in this video. Well, so most of young people don't agree with it, or some people will feel the video could just represent the minor part of the Chinese young people. The second one is that the property class and the proletariat class. To be honest, although Chinese economy is good in the world, but most of Chinese young people are still proletariat classes. Because we can say the obvious point is that there are many people are still facing the risk of losing job or earning money for themselves. Could we say that all of them are property classes? Well, that definitely not. Second one is ideology. I think that why do I use this word? Because this concept mainly shows that the way in which ideology conceals relate of subburden from those who are powerless, and the subordinated classes don't have see themselves as oppressed or exploited. In this video, the speaker says that young people could do what they want to do without working because world has prepared for them. But the video ignores that who created this knowledge or this value. It's the people who are working for themselves. It's the young people who are still donating for the society, not the people who can enjoy it. They just use the result of the young people are working for it or creating for it. So in some way, they are just these people are just the latter is a powerless people, and the former is a power people. Is a people with a huge power in the capital. So the radio showed it's not real life because they don't show the who are really working for society. So how could a video show the Chinese young people well? I think that for this kind of video, it should deal with the central problem is that what is really of most of Chinese young people. Well, as what I said in the previously, most of the Chinese young people are still working and donating for society. So if the video could show this, and if this video could show what will left of these people, there won't be such disputation to this video. Secondly, for the ideology, well, as a Chinese ideology, if the video didn't show the proletariat or collectivism people won't agree with it because it's not value of the China. So at last, I think that it should let young people talk about their lives instead of others, even the last generations. So that's all about my presentation. Thank you.